So now we've done these here. What else? These are ways of augmenting the order. The altars. A crumbling catalyst. Let me see, what does the book say about this? It can crush items into certain shapes. And you would do this by taking the crumbling catalyst and put it on top of one of the 4 lower golden stone bricks. And then put the ingredient there. And it can be... So it's like a crusher, but not... Oh, this is how you can get more gold powder out of gold leaves. Well, I'm certainly going to take this one now. This crumbling catalyst. I need a token of anger, which I have. I need flint, which I should have. Golden stone bricks, which are easy enough to make. And a piston. I've got one of those. I've got a bunch of those lying around still. Think of it. It's not exactly hard to make these when you've got a stone cutter. There we are. Now for some flint and a piston. Oh, and some stone for infused rock. There we go. Oh, brother, I just realized I need more golden leaves. I'm gonna put the piston here. There. And there. I wonder if these are finished. Well, that one isn't, but this one looks like it is. Need 8 leaves. I'll just stick it on top of one of the lower stone pillars as soon as it's finished. There we go. So I'll just stick it right... How about here? And the reward is gold leaves. So just in case I need another ritual. What did that do? Ah, here we go. There. Double the amount of output. Oh, and I already got gold. Got some gold powder. Still, I suppose you can't have too much of this stuff. The transmutation catalysts. Now, this is going to be an interesting little idea. Oh, another jungle sapling. Well, I don't have to chop down one of those big trees just yet. I'd rather they're not anyway. Those look really cool. Oh, is this oak leaves? Never mind. I didn't get a jungle sapling out of that at all. You just climb to the top of this thing. All right, there we go. Yeah, counted one jungle sapling. It's looking for more. The transmutation catalyst. Oh, I need more more brilliant fiber. So I guess I could just go back here and trim the rest of these leaves because they're just oak. They're not quite so important. I actually got some gold on me this time. I need a couple of rocks and I get to the skies, a brewing stand, which I've got one that I'm not using. There we go. And glowstone. And to be fair, I was using this brewing stand, but doesn't have any fuel, and I got another one anyway. These back. Need one of those. I wonder what happens to a zombie when it steps on one. when it steps on this thing. So as I was saying, there. So rock goes here. Then this goes over there. We go to the skies. I know the order doesn't matter, but I'm not exactly sure whether that means you put it on there doesn't matter, or whether that means where they are in the circle doesn't matter. Done. All right. I suppose if I run out of aura here, I can always take these catalysts off and put them in my other altar. Or I could just load off a firework or two. Ah, not so equivalent exchange. Now, the interesting bit is that there was this mod called Equivalent Exchange, where certain objects were worth certain amounts of, they called it EMC, and you could make as many of them as you wanted, provided as many of certain items as you wanted, provided that that you had enough EMC and that you that you had this transmutation table and it learned the item. So I could slay the nether once, make one nether star, put it in there, put a bunch of other stuff in there, and once I had enough EMC, I could take out 2 nether stars. Certainly helped with draconic evolution. So, what can I do with these? The transmutation catalyst can turn bottled darkness into dragon's breath. Or sand into soul sand, mushrooms into netherwort, quartz into prismarine shards, bottles into water bottles, arrows into spectral arrows, charcoal into coal. Yeah, there is quite a bit of this. You can gild blackstone. Of course, you'd have some of these you can't really. You can't use it. You can only. Actually, I guess certain transmutations are only available in the overworld, and certain and others are only available in the Nether. I wonder if the end is like that. I noticed bottled darkness. That seems to me. Oh, wait a minute. That seems to imply that the end is involved. Okay. What about this? The environmental eye. Well, if I knew anything about, if I know what to look for in an area with a lot of aura in it, then I'd move around. I'd go there and say, "Oh, hey, this is an area with a lot of aura in it." But this thing, it at least implies, can help you look. So I'd need. Oh, this is an easy one. All I need is the spider eye. I think I got the rest of it. Got the rest of it handy. I've certainly killed enough spiders to have spider eyes. We don't have any in there. Yeah, here we go. I'm thinking about this. I'm going to take some string and put it away. Since there's a phantom nearby, there we go. I'll just make it daylight again. Now, did I still... Oh, wait, my gold leaves in here? Yeah, I did. Then I'll crumble these into more dust at a time. And whoa. If I hadn't seen that creeper there, that would have been disastrous. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll just have to patch this hole up. I don't think I can do anything about... Where was it? 1, 2, 3, there. 1, 2, 3, there. Oh, we even got vaporized. Over 2. How do you make these again? It's like a gold leaf and a regular log or a stripped log? Ah. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, there. And, gee, that's a lot that got vaporized, isn't it? So we're going to try this again. Alright. Ah. Now let's see what this thing does. Well, I can't exactly tell anything different so far. So how would I recognize a place with aura when I see it? Holding it anywhere in one's hotbar. Oh, I don't need to put it on the charm, do I? If I hold it in your hotbar... Ah, wait, there's this gauge around here. So it's... So there's a considerable amount of it here, maybe halfway to... and down here... Notice it's getting kind of low. It's probably because the altar's full, but I'll be able to tell when it's empty. What else? Additional. When aura exceeds any end of the visible bar, it just won't be able to tell you anything about how much there is. Well, I don't know. I haven't run into an area where I need to know quite so much just yet. This'll help, though. And this is an advanced version of the natural eye. The details are a little more exact. What is a rose of oblivion? There's no recipe for it. What in the name of sanity itself? Well, blow me down. The rose of oblivion... I think I've seen these, actually. And if I drop an ender eye near it, then I'll harvest the aura from it, but I need the rose itself. Yeah, this thing does look familiar. And alright, let me put this totem back. Of course, just because I'm going to the end doesn't necessarily mean that... Oh, yeah. It's in my inventory. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going... that I'm going to continue the raid on the apiary, but I do intend to do that a bit later. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to get this Rose of Oblivion. There we go. And there, yeah, there's a couple of these. Let's see if I can find one that's near where the where the portal back is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was a pretty short trip. No idea why it took so much out of my health bar. So the environmental ocular. It needs 2 ingots of the skies. I should have those. The environmental eye. The rose. Huh. It stands on end instead of lying flat. And these two Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright. Put this here. Oh, do I not have any... I think I might need to ship some aura from elsewhere and use it to fill up the altar. Okay, there we go, and 5, 6, there we are. Ah, and now it looks as though, well, it doesn't really tell you that much more so far. What if I use it on the altar? No, it just says it's full. But what exactly is the... environmental ocular? Oh, so it's got a better gauge for aura in it, and it displays the aura imbalance effects, which I've never heard of before. Interesting. If I ever run into, I don't know, we haven't talked about environmental imbalance just yet. I'm not sure whether I'll know it when I see it, or whether I'll need this ocular. But it doesn't look like there's anything immediately apparent as far as the difference between one and the other. So what did I get? More sunlight, more tokens, one of these, again. I don't know, I don't like having a continuous drain on aura. But maybe that's just me. And I've done a pretty fair amount of these quests. Perhaps next time we'll be able to conclude a little unfinished business.